In this presentation, I will be applying game theory to a real-life situation involving the relationship and competition between the two main nightclubs in Birmingham, Snobs and Pryzm. Before we dive into this real-life situation, we must first look at the assumptions that are being made. In this game, we assume that both players are homogeneous, contain perfect information about one another, and are also rational. We must also assume that the market we are operating in is a duopoly and that both clubs play their actions simultaneously. As we have assumed both parties are rational, we know that they will be operating to maximize their profits. One way they are able to do this is by either increasing or decreasing their ticket prices for entry. Every possible outcome that could occur, depending on their strategy played, can be shown in the following payoff matrix. For example, if both Snobs and Pryzm were to increase their prices, consumers would be indifferent between the two clubs and still attend in equal numbers, increasing profit for both clubs and therefore giving them both a positive payoff of 15. On the other hand, if both clubs were to decrease their prices, although the consumers would remain indifferent between the two venues, both would receive negative payoffs as they have both lost out on profits that could have been made, as now their ticket prices are cheaper. Now, if Snobs chose to increase their prices and Pryzm opted to decrease theirs, as consumers are rational, they would attend the cheaper nightclub. Therefore, Pryzm being the cheaper option would gain a positive payoff of 25, as their profit increases with the increase in customers, and Snobs will have a negative payoff of minus 10, as their profit would decrease due to a lack of customers. Likewise, the same outcome would be reversed if Pryzm opts to increase their prices as Snobs chose to decrease theirs, leaving Snobs and Pryzm with payoffs of 25 and minus 10 respectively. In this situation, we can see that this is a normal form game, with the respective players exhibiting traits found in the famous prisoner's dilemma problem, in which players will act with their own self-interest at mind. We can also see that the dominant strategy for both parties would be to decrease their price, as this strategy dominates increase in price in every outcome, with the payoff of 25 being greater than 15 and the payoff of minus 5 being greater than minus 10. With this knowledge, we can learn that the solution to this game will be decrease price, giving them both payoffs of minus 5. This outcome is a Nash equilibrium, as it is the only outcome from which each party can only do worse by unilaterally changing strategy. However, both nightclubs would have received a greater utility payoff if they had both chosen to increase their price, as this would have given them both payoffs of 15 rather than minus 5. The outcome of increased price is Pareto efficient, as it is impossible to change strategy without making someone worse off. As both parties acted in their own self-interest, they ended up pursuing a course of action that did not result in the desired outcome. The lesson: operate. Thank you for listening.